Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Karen, and I had an idea. Maybe I should change my tagline to I had an idea. So this is a experiment with me video tutorial because I had an idea, but I haven't tried it out yet. So you're going to play with me, okay? Okay. So again, I know we're always looking for ways to get rid of our scraps. I mean, this is just ridiculous. I can't bear to throw them away, but I also don't know what to do with them. So I've been thinking of things, and here's what I thought of. We're going to be making Scrappy envelopes. Okay? What is that, you may ask? I'm glad you asked, because we're gonna make one. Okay, so this is all of the smaller scraps that I've had sitting next to me forever, and I also have bigger scraps as well. So I may dip into those later. And then I have these, which are more. This is like really pretty colored cardstock, and it's actually more textured on one side. And I can't bear to get rid of this. So maybe we can use this. I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So what I'm going to start with is picking some papers that will coordinate nicely. And I think this bottom stash here, I think these will coordinate nicely. I need to get all of this moved over. I don't want to put it too far away because, out of sight, out of mind, and then you forget what you had. So I'll put it off to the side a bit. Okay, so here's my idea. We're gonna try it out. Let me figure what colors I want. I think we're gonna start with this. Okay, so this looks like it is pretty straight cut. Let me just double check it. Let me just double check it. Make sure that all the edges are indeed straight. It's a little wonky. There. And there. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So this part is going to be the only part that is straight and rectangular. The rest, how I love my scruffy. My scruffy grungy scruff, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to rip the rest. Okay, so just bear with me here. Okay, I'm going to start with these two scruffy edges. So all I plan on is, hang on, figuring this out as I go. Let me scruff up this edge too. Let me scruff up this edge. Okay, so now I want this to be slightly larger like this, and a little bit, let's see, okay. So I'm gonna hang on, right about there. Okay. This is obviously very, very technical. I'm definitely making this up as I go. Okay. All right. So here's my plan. Stan. Okay. I'm gonna fold this over like so. And then I'm going to fold this one like this, and this one like this. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I don't know what I want to do with that corner. I want to cut it. I think I'll cut it. I will cut it. Just straight up cut it. We'll see. Maybe mitering it will be better, but I'm gonna I'll go with this for now. Okay. So, yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. So, okay, just wait. Just wait. Just wait for it. Okay, so now I think I'm going to do a different paper to make it more interesting. I actually had wanted this as the flap, but I kind of jumped ahead of myself, but that's okay. I really like this paper. I think that works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I'm not going to glue anything together yet because I'm still playing here. So let me. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Maybe I should have cut it that way. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. I don't want the edge to show, so I'm going to rip it in this direction. Okay. And this side. All right. Let's see. I'm just gonna keep going with this. I was gonna have it come down to a point, but you know what? I think this works just fine too. Okay, so you starting to see what I'm imagining here? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Okay, so this way, and I'm just going to cut that off. But okay, all right. Let me ink the edges because life is ink. All right. I'm not going to ink that because that's all going to get covered up. So, okay. All right. I'm just going to start gluing. Okay. Voila. What do you think? What do you think about that? Let me see. Do I have something to stick in here? That's too big. But look, I mean, it's scrappy and it's scruffy and it's grungy. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. So while I was making this, I had another thought for another format. So let's play with. Oh, I did have more of this. Okay. Let's play with. I kind of like those two together. I feel like three papers is a good, a good combination. But two would be okay too. Two would be okay also. Let me. Okay, here's the other way I was thinking. Okay, all right. So let's say, and And this is going to be kind of, I'm just going to leave it. It's going to be like a longer envelope, I think. Maybe like that. Because there's no rule saying, you know, an envelope has to be a certain dimension or anything, right? There's no rules. Okay, so that's not quite straight. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold what you got. Let me just make sure. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking I'm going to mark, give myself a little mark right there. That's where that comes to. So I'm going to leave this part as it is, but then I'm going to, hang on, let me fold it this way just so I see my marks. Just briefly. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to tear that. And I'm going to tear that. Oh, see, I did it in the wrong direction. Hang on. It's okay. I'm going to ink it. I'm going to ink it anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, and then, of course, scruff up that. If I had more, I could make it come to a point. I think I do want to make one that comes to a point at some point. So, okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edge here because I can. Okay, I'm not going to leave the straight edges for now because I'm pretty sure those will be covered up if my mind is working correctly here. Okay. Now, actually, that's a little bit too high. I want a little bit of a gap so you can get in there easier. Okay. That ruin it? Oh, that's okay. All right. So now I'm thinking I could do this too. I'm gonna go with this. So let's see. Look at that pretty music paper. So I'm thinking about this wide. Approximately. And just scruff up all the edges. Let me see. I think I'll leave the bottom. I'll leave the bottom straight. And then make about the same width. Okay. Ink it up. All right, and then just close up the sides by adding this scruffalicious little piece of scrap, like this. Oh, yes. Yes. I could even, well, yeah, it needs to go up. It needs to go up there. It does need to go up there. Because if I don't, then that white shows. I wasn't thinking about that. But now I don't. Now that's not matching. Okay, that's okay. We will just scruffify. We'll just make that scruffy and kind of jaggedy. And then maybe it'll look like it was supposed to be that way. That's part of the fun of, crafting. Something doesn't work out, you can just kind of pretend and make it, kind of fool the eye a little bit. See, that looks okay, I think. All right, okay. I think that's upside down. The paper is, the music is barely visible. But I think that's actually the right way up. Or is it this way? Son of a paperclip. I can't tell. I don't think it really matters. I think I'm going to stick with that. Okay, so then this goes here. And then I'll just do the same thing. Kind of rip it at an angle. Give it a little raggedy edge. And then add the glue. Whoops, come on now. I tell you what, you let it sit for 10 seconds and it is clogged up. Goodness gracious. The struggle is real every day. Okay, and then it comes out way too much. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got make sure I didn't put glue up where that's gonna. Okay. I don't want to make sure there's no glue on that top part here. Ooh, I like that though. Look at. Look at. Then like that. That's pretty cool. Confirmation. Oh, not confirmation. What am I trying to say? Contraption. I don't know. My words are leaving me today. Let's go up to there. Get it kind of. There we go. Oops. Nope. Get it all the way to the edge. Boy, I tell you, this glue, art glitter glue, doesn't mess around. You need to kind of have a game plan in place from the get-go. Okay, cool. I like that too. Look, that's pretty cool. I like it. I do. Let me ink these edges now. These edges. I just love how tattered. I love this tattered look. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else, what other little shapes we can come up with. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. What could I use with this? What's that? Okay, that's that. That's that. Maybe. Oh. And of course, there's always just, good old coffee stained paper, which I love the sound of. Let's see. Oh, that might be pretty. Oh, ooh. Okay. All right. So let's see. How can we use this? How can we use this? Thinking, make those edges again with this. But what do we want for our little flippy flappy flopper topper? That's like the perfect color. I love that. Okay. Let's see. That's kind of nice too because it has the cream. I do have another piece. This is apparently a belly band I forgot about. Okay, we'll set that aside for now. Let's see. Okay, here's this again. I like that too. Okay, I'm overthinking it now. I'm overthinking it. Help me stop overthinking it. Of course, there's book page. Oh, yes. Okay, that's it. These 3 things. Okay. 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 I think I want to make the book page the side. You know what I mean? The side deal. And actually this time, I'm going to cut it straight for the top. I know, now I need more of a book page. That's not quite enough. Here's, no, that's not. Here we go. Ooh, that's pretty too. That can be the other side maybe. Because it's slightly embossed. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay. I need to make sure I have enough for both sides. Not quite. What if, okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so for the flap, I think I'm going to use the same paper because I like it on this. I just kind of want it everywhere. I think it works really well with all of these colors. So I'm going to make the flap this as well, but I don't feel a need. I don't know. I don't feel the need for scruffiness there. I may just like tuck it in and have it flap down like this. Let me think about that for a minute. Well, first of all, let me cut it to size, and that might help with my decision making. All right, so if I do what I'm thinking of doing, I would just, instead of having it overlap here, I would tuck it in. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Okay. Oh, I got too much. I got too excited with my glue. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Come on now, work with me. Okay, hang on. We'll just do it that way, I guess. Whoops. I wasn't watching where my glue was going. Okay, so then I tuck it in here like this. I'll say, tuck it in further. I think I need to make it a tiny bit shorter. Tuck it like this and then scruff up that. Yes. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to take it just down just a shade. Like the shadiest shade. So it will tuck nicely there. Okay, yes. Okay. And then proceed with the scruffination. And you know what? I feel like I want to do an angle. Since there's angles here, I want to just do this whole thing at an angle. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. And maybe just like the tiniest edge of scruff here. Okay. All right. Okay. I think it's gonna look pretty nice too. But I think this will be a very good way for me to get rid of my scraps and create more scruffy stuff. Because I love my scruffy stuff. Yes. Okay. All right. Sold. All right. I was going to do this carefully and quickly. Thank you, Art Glitter Glue. Okay. That works. Yes. Ink up the edges and call it good. All right, so that's just the gist of it, you guys. I could sit here and play with my scruffy scraps all day, and I may I may do a little bit more once the camera is off, but I just wanted to run this. I wanted to try it and wanted to, I thought might as well take you on my journey with me, my little adventure. But look, I like these. I like these little scruffy envelopes. And something else I was thinking, with all of this cardstock, I mean, this would be perfect, like the back, a nice solid back. I'm not sure it would be good for all the folding and scruffing because it's pretty thick. It would end up being like a bulky envelope. But if I use it for the back, and look how little, I mean, they're so cute. I can really get into some like little scraps. I can get rid of a bunch of scraps and get rid of some of this and just make some really fun little envelopes. I'm liking it. I'm sold. Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for coming on this adventure with me on my idea that I ran away with, that ran away with me. But I like it. I like it. This is going to be part of my scrap busting list of things to do. I think I like it. So thank you again for joining me on this yet another wild and crazy ride in Karen's brain. So if you try these, I would love to see them. And the best way for me to see them is if you join my Facebook group. There'll be a link below in the description box on how you can do that. And just, answer the questions, agree to the group rules, and you can join the group. And then you can just post, your creations, any creation really, but especially if you do, things from my tutorials and use my papers, especially. I would love to see that, especially. But you can use other things too. None of these papers are mine. These are all Hobby Lobby papers. I've had these forever. I had these since before I started designing papers. So these have been in my stash for at least 3 or 4 years now. But I couldn't bear to get rid of them. And look at all this other goodness I can do this with. So yay, I'm excited. Can you tell? I'm excited. I can't stop babbling about it. Okay. All right. I will let you go. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.